Okay, so sorry I'm late. Oh my goodness, I was totally engrossed in my catalogs here in Celebration that I lost track of time. So I'm gonna grab my coffee and bring it on over to my craft desk. Did you guys bring your beverage? I've never been on a live this early in the morning, so let me know who's out there watching, where you're from, and do you have a favorite in the catalog? Maybe you haven't even seen the inside of the mini catalog or celebration, but I'm going to show you the insides because today we can on July 1st. So I'm going to fix my camera just a little bit. So I'm going to slide it backwards and straighten it up here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, I think we're good. My laptop's a little bit slower and it needs to catch up to see where I'm at. So I'm going to go through page by page of the mini catalog and again, Saleabration. I ran out of time last night. I don't have a card to make for you tonight. However, I am offering a ordering special, which I just sent out on my email marketing list. And also it's on my blog right now. So it is going to be featuring one of the Saleabration products in this little brochure here. So we're going to get started because I've got about 40 minutes to get through this because I need to go take a shower and get going and on the road because it's my dad's birthday today. So happy birthday to my father. He is 86 years old. So I got to go pick up my son and head out soon. So, but I did want to come to you with the mini catalog and let's start opening it. Okay. We always start with that table of contents. It's really easy to, let me just zoom in a little bit here. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. If you have your catalogs, follow along with me. If you don't have a catalog and you're not working with a current demonstrator, or you're not a current you're not a current active demonstrator, then I'd be happy to send you out some. You just need to send me an email at inspiredbygraham@gmail.com. All right, so here's the table of contents, which is very helpful when you want to know where like product suites are, and we've got the host and join and all the indexes. I find those are really helpful as well. All right, so the first thing we'll look at is going to be the Nourish and Flourish kit. Now, this is really hard to fit all of this on my screen here. So I'm going to slide it over to this side here, which shows all of the products. I do have this, so I can kind of show you. I started it last night with our team crafting session. My team and I are crafting the last day of the month, and that happened to be a Thursday, and that's when I go live on YouTube. So that's why I'm on here this morning. So Stampin' Up! Is making a difference. So it's regarding food and the scarcity of food, and facing lots of communities, not just in the United States, but all over the globe. So they are going to be donating $3 to support organizations working to end food insecurities. So what this is a Nourish and Flourish kit. I've created one of the cards here, which I'll show it to you. And then it's just step-by-step instructions on how to create all of the kits. And it's very similar to Paper Pumpkin. And on the back side, it's going to show you what all the kit components are. Comes in 3 different languages. And here's one of the cards I made last night with my team. There's no stamping whatsoever in this kit. So it's very geared towards those people that just want to assemble your cards, or people that don't have the products, maybe are just getting started out. So this is $39. And again, $3 of that will go towards food charities. So you can kind of, if you had stamp sets and any of the ink colors that coordinate here, then I would just stamp something on the inside. And it does come in some coordinating envelopes. So let me just go grab those. Hold on. The hardest thing about this was taking all the die cuts out. So this has some stickers in it. So all of these stripes, and there's some scallops here. These are all stickers. So this banner right here, that is a sticker. And so we've got that. And the envelopes are really nice too. They're white on the front. And then we've got other colors as well in here. So you can kind of see, it's like a splatter effect, which is kind of fun. I always like that. So you can make 9 cards out of this kit. And again, here's the stickers. And then the card bases are, which is really fun, they're embossed. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's embossed with this foliage. And then the next one here, this one's really pretty, and it's probably, you can't see it very well, but I'm trying to make it look so you can see it. I'm very delicate. And then the last one are flowers, or no, they're these little, I don't know what you want to call them, but they're very 3D. They kind of look like boxes in a way, but very, very 3D. So that's, I like that they have the embossing on there, because dry embossing, it really certainly does jazz up your card. On the, all the die cuts are in my little bin here. So we get our glue dots, and I know some people don't use these, they use regular adhesive, but I want you to try, let me just bring this up here. I want you to try to use these if you have a kit, because honestly, I didn't use them until I tried to use them. And once I tried to use them and use them, they're so simple. So make sure you give those a try, and just don't give it more than one try, because I had to. So that's your adhesive in the kit. And then we've got some Stampin' Dimensionals here, which we always love, and we always have extras left over. And then in this box here are the die cuts, and I'm not going to take them out because I kind of have them sorted, but they have all the sentiments are piled over here. So I appreciate you more than you know. And then I'm just so lucky to know you. And then the card I made last night was just saying hello. And then they have these little pearls that are embellishments that you can add on to the card front. So that is the Nourish and Flourish kit. So it is a lunchbox. I'm going to show it to you in just a second. Let me just put these away very carefully. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to go with the camera, but it is, I'll kind of squish it down a little bit. So it is a lunchbox. Okay, so it's got this really nice design on the front with all the colors in the card projects. And on the other side, we've got polka dots with the Stampin' Up! Logo. And then on the inside, it's all insulated here. But what's really fun about the lunchbox is that it's not only a lunchbox, you can take your mini cut and emboss and store it and take it with you. Okay, this fits perfect. My plates are over here, so let me just grab my plates. Your plates can go in on the side here. And then you're gonna just, let me just move the handle up here. You're just gonna zip it all the way around, and then you're gonna carry it there. So your mini cut and emboss will fit in this little lunch box, which is really fun. Okay, so let me put these away, and we are going to turn the page and see what we have next. Again, we've got our paper pumpkin here. And I belong to Paper Pumpkin. I still need to do my alternatives for June, but I'll get there. All right, so then the next one is the Sweetest Christmas Sweet, and it's found on page 8. So here are all of the kind of designs here that they came up with. It's, of course, based on candy canes. I love how they decorated the candy canes here. This would be great to sell at craft fairs. Look at how decorated, like these candy canes, you can get like a whole box for a buck. And sometimes after the Christmas holidays, you can get them super, super cheap. But this, you could totally sell this maybe for like $2. Like, look at the embellishment. We got the ribbon here. We've got the little bell, and then we've got the sentiment that's really easy to, it's a die cut, but you could certainly use a punch and use your like single hole punch and stamp the image there. There is a little foliage here, but that's really super fun. I love that. See, I didn't notice this in the first time looking through the catalog. So you got to give it a few times to just really see everything in the catalog. So also, I did not purchase everything in this catalog because one, I can't afford everything. So I picked and chose what was going to be working for me. I did do a product share. So those people that are on my product share, I did send out the PayPal invoices for you. So make sure you check your inbox because I'm going to be ordering all the designer series paper and the ribbons, embellishments tonight. So here is I do have the ribbon and sequins and paper that go with this. Okay, so here's the ribbon. It's in the red and the green, and it's kind of got a nice little shiny effect on it. And that's, so that's the ribbon. These sequins I actually have in a plastic bag here. I don't want to open that one, but they come in 3 different colors as well. You probably won't be able to see these. Let me grab some paper here. All right, so we've got some greens, gold, which is nice, and then I think that, let me look at the color scheme here. Maybe sweet sorbet. Okay, so those are, I don't know if, yeah, I think you can see them pretty good. So I love sequins because one, they're flat, and the postmaster loves that your embellishments are flat. And you can get away with regular postage. If you add your ribbon, you might not be able to, but I do love to use sequins. They just give that nice little like shiny and glittery effect. And it's not too overbearing. So those, let me just get these. And the only bad thing is they kind of stick together. So you got to be really careful that you don't pull them off. So these again are called the adhesive backed seasonal sequins. All right, so then the paper. The paper is beautiful. It goes with Sweet Sorbet, Real Red, Garden Green, and Pool Party. We'll take a quick look at it. It also has, you can purchase the Real Red and White Glimmer paper, which is right here. It's number 5, and it's $5, and you get 8 single-sided sheets, 4 each of 2 colors, Real Red and White. Now for me, I can't use this paper because I suffer from migraines, and any kind of glimmer paper can actually spark a migraine on me. So I tend to not use it, but if you use it, that's great. I just can't use it. So here's your typical kind of Christmas colors with a hint of the pool party. So we'll go through these really quick. And again, you get 2 sheets of every pattern. This is 12 by 12. And lots of candy canes and stripes. And sometimes like stripes make my eyes go a little crazy too. So I'm going to go through this really quickly. And if you're in my product share, you'll be getting a 6 by 12 sheet. So you can, you'll have a larger piece to work with. And I know that my customers like the 6 by 12s versus the 6 by 6. All right, so we've got some more red on this one. Some diamond patterns, more stripes. So that is it for this paper. Just flip it over again. And it is called the, not Christmas banners. Hold on. The Sweetest Christmas. And it goes with the Sweetest Christmas Sweet. All right. So then next up, let me just clip this because I use binder clips to keep my paper together. So it's a little bit easier. All right, we're gonna flip over and we're gonna see what's next on the page. So that'll be 10 and 11. So we have more candy cane themed bundles here. Sweetest candy cane bundle. And then over here is the Christmas banners bundle. So that all kind of ties in with the paper there. Next up is the spruced up bundle. I don't have this one yet, but I like how they have the die cuts. This reminds me of a cookie cutter, right? With these little trees. So I really like, oh, I do have these. So let me grab those. Those are mini boxes. Now I haven't made one yet, but I'll show you kind of what they look like. So there's that shiny side and the matte side. The shiny side is for food products. So we've got all the score lines here. We've got that really sticky tape that they've already put on there. And then they have these little gold stickers. All right, and those stickers will go on the box. Let me see if they have it. Yeah, they do. So let me just bring this a little bit closer. It's right there, and it's probably the size of, you know, one of those little tissue bags that you can get like 3 for something in a package, but the Kleenex little travel cases. So, and there's the little sticker, the gold sticker with a white foliage on it. So nice little treat box for you. All right, so we're going to switch the page now to page 14 and 15. Over here is the Regal Reindeer Bundle. So we've got lots of reindeers in the trees, and we have this little sweet child over here, the bunny. So it also comes with the reindeer dies. So you can not only can stamp these images, but you can cut them out here as well. And then you can see where they die, or you probably use their blends or their watercolor pencils with the blender pen to color in the reindeer. So again, that is the Regal Reindeer Bundle, page 14. And then on this one over here, on this side, is the Mistletoe Magic Bundle. And that's all. I don't have this one, so I can't show you the product. All right, this one is the Santa Express Suite. So I do have the paper and I do have the embellishments. So let me grab those while you're looking. You can look at this while I go grab those. All right, where are you, Santa? Here we go. All right, so Santa's coming to the table right here. And this is a suite, so you can pick and choose. You can order the whole entire sheet or suite with one item code, which is 159597, or you can pick and choose what you want. So say you already have some embellishments that you can use, well, you can just purchase the bundle itself. Or if you just like this over here, and that is, let's see, number 3, the iridescent trim. Maybe you just want that. You can pick those as well. And then here's the Santa Express Memories and More cards and envelopes. So let's look at the adhesive backed stars. They are very kind of glittery. I'll take them out of the package so you can kind of see them without the cello bag. Okay, so here's the sheet. What I do with these when they're loose like this, because it drives me crazy, I will take my Stampin' Seal Plus and I'm just going to put a little, like 1/2 inch on that sheet, and then I actually add it back on so it stays on the sheet there. So now I won't lose it, and I have all the information still on the package with the item code on the back side. So these are like they're very flat, which is Mr. Postmaster loves that. And we've got some little kind of snowflakes on there. And then this is the iridescent trim. Great packaging. It's very fun. It's got these little spiky, glittery threads coming out. So that can really make your packaging really shine. So let's take a look at the paper. And I'll take my clip off here. If you love Christmas colors and maybe a hint of the pinks, then you'll like this. And if you love Santa, well, Santa's in a lot of this paper. So, and Santa's in all different demographics, ethnics. So you can see we've got all different skin tones on Santa. All right, so here's the little engine, and then we've got some more stripes in green. That's shaded spruce. And then we got Santa and Mrs. Claus dancing with the pink background. And then over here says fa la 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 la. And here's, again, Santa and Mrs. Claus. And then we've got a funny little reindeer here. I don't know if you can see him right here. And the train. And then we've got the moon in the trees over here. I would say that's the moon behind that tree, because in the wintertime, trees lose all their leaves. So that's my guess what that is. We've got ho 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 on this side. And then I like this one. I think this is the nicest pattern that pleases my eyes. Maybe it doesn't on yours, but I like these two together. Even though they're on separate sheets, I like these two together because it pulls from all of the colors here. So that's another thing what I like about Stampin' Up! Is the color coordination and product coordination is really spot on. All right, this one too is another favorite of mine. So, and then look at this. Let me put these two together. These are really nice together. Let me grab. There we go. So we've got that side, and then we've got the snowflakes. Okay, so that would make a really nice card as well. And then this one is, it looks like you've got 3x12 here, and then you can just space out however you want. These would go great on a box, like a belly band. You could definitely use a belly band for a project. And they've already got the lines there for you. So that's kind of different. I've actually never seen that before. And then on the back side, we've got, they look like shooting stars and with the red background. So that is the Santa Express. And let me just turn over the back side here. So Santa Express on the back side of the labels always tells you the colors that are in the paper. So we've got Bermuda Bay, Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Evening Evergreen, Granny Apple Green, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, Sahara Sand, and Shaded Spruce. So some of those colors are not traditional, like the reds and the greens, but I believe that you don't necessarily need to use always red and green. You can get away with other colors as well and pull off some really beautiful Christmas cards. So again, that's a Santa Express. Let me just get all these together here. Slip those on my table. All right, so page 18 and 19. Here we've got more of the Santa Express. This is Santa's delivery bundle, which would go great with that paper. And then over here, you can see the scrapbook pages here. And we do sell those in the annual catalog. And Memories and More would work really good in that. You can just purchase the Santa Trains dies by themselves, or the bundle. You always save 10% with a bundle. And then over here on page 19, we have the Joyful Flurry bundle. And I do have the embellishments that go with this. Let me just take them out of the package. This reminds me of I think it was called Festive Flurry. And there was a punch that went with that. So this kind of reminds me of that. Here's the gems, and they're very sparkly and shiny. These are sequins over here, and these are kind of like almost like a diamond pattern. And it looks like silver. It's really hard to tell under my lights. My lights are horrible, by the way. Sorry about that. It gets lots of shading in this room until the sun comes around on the other side of the house. So again, these are called, let me see, are they in here? Do they, yeah, adhesive back sequins and gems. So they already have the adhesive on there. So you don't need anything to add them onto your packaging or your cards or 3D projects. Okay, page 20 and 21. Over here, we have the Sweet Gingerbread Bundle. And it also comes just as a standalone gingerbread house dies. Again, save 10%. The price on this is $45.75. And then over here is the Handmade Wishes Bundle, which is reduced price at $36.75. This includes a punch. So I love how Stampin' Up! Is now teaming up stamp sets and a punch together to form a bundle. The gold holly leaves, I do have those. And let me grab them. They're very lightweight. There's 30 in this little container. And they're really kind of sparkly. Let me grab a piece of paper here so you can kind of see. They're different shapes too, I think. Let me just see. No, they look like all the same size. So flat, very lightweight. And you would stick those onto your projects with, you could use glue dots, liquid glue. Probably I would choose glue dots only because there is kind of like this foil feel on the back side. So your adhesive of choice probably would be your mini glue dots on this one. I do have this punch coming to me. I won that one from my upline, so can't wait to get that one. Now here's a carryover stamp set. It's called Penguin Place, and there is a punch that goes with this. And it's called the Penguin Builder Punch. So you have to purchase these as a, it's not a bundle anymore. So you can purchase them separately with a stamp set and the punch. When they carry over bundles, you lose that 10% savings, but they do still have them in the catalog. Over here is the Merriest Moments stamp set. So just a stamp set here. And then here's the Boughs of Holly Suite. This one is $79.25. I think this is going to be your best bang for your buck if you love traditional colors. Now, if you went on my blog, you would already see that I have just this paper as card club. So this will be July's project paper, designer series paper. So if you're not in my card club, let me know, or just belong to my email list, and you'll get the marketing very soon. Hopefully I will get this all designed by Sunday or Sunday night and get this out so you can kind of see what I'm including. But let's take a look at this. I don't have the stamp set yet. I just have the designer series paper, the Boughs of, so that's the Boughs of Holly designer series paper, the textured elements, and the natural 1/2 inch woven ribbon. So let me just grab those off my table and we'll take a look at these together. So again, this suite is $79.25. Item number, and you only need one, is 159612. So highly recommend this. You could also make not just, like if you look at this one right here that they've designed, the Season's Greetings, you could change this up and make it something else, like more of a masculine card. You could make it as a happy birthday card with a happy birthday sentiment, and then just a kind of a white die cut label or punch shaped label with a hint of that ribbon underneath. So very versatile set as well. All right, so the embellishments here, the textural embellishments, there's a lot in here, and they're wooden, and you can use your Stampin' Blends to color them in. So that is really fun. They don't, they're the same on both sides. One side's just a tiny bit brighter. But in here you have, let's see, 20 of them. All right, so here is, they're showing you how you can use your Stampin' Blends to color them in. It looks like they use probably soft suede and cherry cobbler for those. And then the ribbon here is the natural 1/2 inch woven ribbon. And what's really nice about this is you can fray this on the ends to make it a little bit more rustic look. So that is the natural 1/2 inch woven ribbon. Now let's take a look at the beautiful paper. The paper colors, the colors in the paper are cherry cobbler, real red, poppy parade, mossy meadow, evening evergreen, and shaded spruce. So we've got this beautiful poinsettia design here. And then we flip it over and we've got just that cherry cobbler real red design. So if you cut your paper 3x4 or 3x3, you can get a lot of panels out of those sizes. I like this one. So these two would match up really well as two. Even though they're on different sheets, we can coordinate different patterns. And then this one looks like kind of a wood grain, foresty look. And then here's our trees and all the different greens here. Really like that pattern. And this goes really nice together too. Look at this, how it goes together, real nice. Again, this doesn't have to be a Christmas card. You can make that a birthday card. We're all looking for masculine birthday cards because they're kind of one of the hardest to make. You can definitely use this paper as a standalone masculine card as well. All right, here's more of some stripes. And let me just see something here. It looks like there's soft succulent in here. It's not listed as a color, but there is some soft succulent in there. Here's some smaller poinsettias, so they're not as big and bold as that first pattern. And then on this side here, we've got some dots with some darker imaging on the back side. And see, these two would look sweet together because you've got the red here pulling from the red on this side. But they teamed it up with this really bright design. Now, I don't know if I would use that. I would tend to shy away from that. So you probably won't see me designing with that. But if you cut it in smaller strips, you might be able to, I just think it's too bright for my eyes. But I would suggest cutting it down into smaller strips. Or maybe highlight panels as well, some squares or rectangles underneath. So, all right, so let's flip all this over. So again, if you're not in my card club, you really should be because it's a really, really good deal, $39 a month. And I give you tons of supplies to make 8 cards and you have lots of things left over. So again, this is the Boughs of Holly Suite. Best price, I think, in the catalog. I think this is going to be a really top seller for Christmas. And I would order it very, very like today because it's probably going to get on back order very, very quickly because it is that nice in person. So just a suggestion for you. Okay, so now let's flip the page here and we're going to go into the Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. So just kind of like, they've got these solid ones, so it would just stamp as an outline. And then we've got some fun little stamping as well. So you can use your Stampin' Blends for those. And on this side here, we've got the Decorated with Happiness bundle. That's on page 27. And this price is $51.25. Oh, and they have the flat Jingle Bell trinkets, which I do have. Let me grab these and grab my white paper here. Just put a couple on here. So they are flat, but they are a little bit raised. So Postmaster may or may not like these, and it might cost you extra postage, but there is this little hole at the top so you can dangle some ribbon through there and tie it on like your card or like a bag, box, that kind of thing. All right, again, these are the flat Jingle Bell trinkets. They're only $7.50, and there's 20 in this container here. All right, so then we come over here with a Christmas Barn bundle. That bundle price is $46.75 and includes a stamp set and the dies, which is down over here. On this side here, it showcases a Painted Christmas 12 by 12 designer series paper, which carried over from the last catalog. Let me grab that paper because I do have it on my, let's see, where did I put it? Oh, right there. Okay, so again, this is a carryover from the mini last year. So very, Christmas card. Let me just tell you the colors on it. Lots of them. Calypso Coral, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Evening Evergreen, Garden Green, Pear Pizzazz, Red Real, Real Red, Soft Seafoam, and Soft Succulent. So we'll go through this really quickly. Time is at 8:46. All right, got some nice foliage here. I love the pine cones. Very, very nice. So this paper is definitely not as bright as the ones you've seen already. So this is definitely a softer look, more vintagey look for Christmas cards. This one looks like vellum, but it's paper. But when I flip this one over to look at this one, it definitely looks like a vellum kind of look. And then on the back side, we've got some soft seafoam. All right, and there are more pine cones here with a little bit of wood grain and texture in the back side. And here's some more like, I can't look at that. That will cause me to have a migraine too, sorry. I just can't look at it. It's very like crazy with my eyes. All right, some more boughs there. I love the pine spruce. This one's really good too. So I love these. I mean, this is a carryover paper, and it's got that traditional colors as well, but a hint of some softer colors too, like the soft seafoam and the Calypso Coral in there too. So Painted Christmas, and that is a 12 by 12. And they teamed it up with the Family and Friends. So if you like to color in images with your blends or your markers, this could be a really nice set for you. Also, the barn over here on this side, Christmas barn, it's $19, that stamp set, and $46.75 for the bundle. All right, so that's Painted Christmas. Now on page 30 and 31 is Lights Aglow, and I do have all this. Let me grab it. All right, so this also, let's see, this is $147.75 as a suite. Your item number is 159556, and I cannot find those in my craft room, but I know I have them. But we'll take a look at what I do have here. So, all right, we're going to start with a ribbon here. This is called Gold and Vanilla 3/8 of an inch satin edged ribbon. This is also going to be a very hot seller for sure. The Festive Pearls I don't have, or I know I have them in my craft room. I just don't know where they are. All right, I did buy the stamp set, of course, in the dies. And they are over here on this side. Christmas Lights Bundle. It's $45.75. And these are the dies here. And this is the Brightest Glow Cling Stamp Set. So this is a sentiment stamp set, which I purchase a lot of sentiment stamp sets because I'm more of a simple stamper. but I have not worked with these dies. Now, if you have these dies, the only way you would have them is if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, because today's the first day customers can order. But if you have used these, let me know how they work for you. I have used this one here and this one as well, but I haven't used any of the others. I love how they give us, let's see, these are the ones that Karen will lose. So there's 6 little snowflakes here. So you can cut them all out at the same time. You can use your mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss on all, using all the dies there. So the suite also includes the paper. I do not, no, I did not. So I picked and chose what I wanted from this. So I got the bundle, I got the ribbon, I got the embellishments, and I got the glimmer paper, and here. Oh no, this is the festive foils. I did not get the glimmer because of my migraines. So I'm going to show you the paper right now, and then I'll show you the festive foils. So this is 6x6. We haven't seen a 6x6 yet. So this comes, there's 6 single-sided, no, not single-sided. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. 48 sheets for each of 12 double-sided designs. So that means you have 24 patterns. Okay, so we'll go through these really quick. It's got the gold in it. And then got some more gold snowflakes. Now here's the black and white. Now, does vanilla, yeah, Very Vanilla is the stamping cardstock. And if you didn't have Very Vanilla, certainly you could use basic white as well. That's kind of a tree. I had it going the wrong way there, but there we go. The tree's got all these little stars and dots in it. Now here's my guess, and I haven't, don't quote me, but I'm thinking that this will go here. You could also probably use your Stylish Shapes as well, but I just got to figure that out. And on the back side is that pattern. Here's some gold and vanilla. And on the back side, we've got some stars in all different colors. And then here's some more dots with the vanilla background and more stars on the other side. This one's really fun and fancy. You could make it go either way, doesn't matter. And then on the back side, we've got these little dots. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, we got Christmas trees in gold with the evening evergreen on the back right there. The background color is what I wanted to say. You know, it's early in the morning, so my brain doesn't work as quickly. Here's that soft succulent with this hint of the gold foil. So it's a specialty paper because it's got that gold foil in it. So usually the specialty paper costs a little bit more than your regular 12 by 12 or regular paper that doesn't have all that glitter, or not glitter, but the gold foil in it. This one's really pretty too. Have you guys seen any favorites so far? What have you seen so far that maybe you would think about purchasing, or have you already purchased? Have you already placed your order? I should say July 1st, Christmas in July, right? Now is the time to start making your Christmas cards for sure. Okay, so the dies, Brightest Glow. We've got the ribbon, and somewhere in this craft room are my embellishments. Now the festive foils paper that goes with this, it's in Cherry Cobbler, gold, and soft succulent. And it's kind of like got that foil in it too. It's one-sided. That's really pretty. And here's the soft succulent. All right, so that's the festive foils. We're getting through the catalog. We still have the Saleabration to go through too. Okay. Next up, people, are the Christmas lights bundles. So that paper back here, right here, which is the, I think I'd remember, but I don't. It's so hard to remember all these names. What is the name of that paper? 7. Lights Aglow 6x6 goes with this as well. So you've got the Christmas lights bundle, and over here you've got the brightest glow bundle. So that paper really can be used in lots of different ways with lots of different stamp sets and bundles. Now on page 34, 35, we have the Christmas Scotty bundle. So there is a punch to go with the dog. I don't have any of this here. And then on this side here is a distinctive stamp set. So when you stamp it, it's really, you'll see lots of different shadings on it. This is called the Seal of Approval over here. And you can also order some Stars treat bags. And Picture This dies, which some of you may already have, works good as well with the Seal of Approval. On page Wishes bundle. And over here, we have the North Pole Mischief over here. And we've got some snowy white 12 by 12 velvet sheets. I did not purchase those, but you may like them as well. You can see they're using their watercolor pencils here. And those can be found in the annual catalog. Now over on page 38 is the Yeti to Party. And we have the snow crystals, and looks like they're using the blending brush, but I don't have this one, so I can't really say too much about it. And I don't have this one either, which is Trees for Sale. I keep looking at this one though, by the way, just wanted to let you know, I just keep looking at this one. I really like that dog. Even though I'm not a dog lover, I like that dog. It looks like he's having lots of fun. All right, on page 40 and 41 is, we've got the Snowflake Specialty Vellum. We have Hope and Peace stamp set. And then over here on page 41, we have the Peace to Earth. And there's also some window dies that go with this from a earlier page in the metallic and shimmer 6x6 specialty paper, which I don't have that either. And now we're going to go on to page 42 and 43. Some of you like gnomes, some of you don't. Last year gnomes sold really well, so it looks like they're bringing it back for us. So this is a suite. It is $80.50. The suite collection item number is 159630. And I do have this, so let me grab it. Okay, so we need the paper, the stamp set and dies, the ribbon, and the embellishments. I think I have those. Yes, I do have those. Okay, we'll start with the fine sparkle adhesive back gems. These are $7.50, and they're, let's see, how many are on here? 160 pieces, 4 colors: Calypso Coral, Pale Papaya, Pacific Point, and Pool Party. And we've had this kind of design in the past, so that will look similar. That will definitely look similar to other ones, but just different colors. We also have the Balmy Blue White 3/8 double stitched ribbon. So one side it's got the little balmy blue in the middle, and on the back side it's all white. So kind of a one-sided ribbon. It's very thick, and it looks like it's going to be very durable. Then we have the Kindest Gnomes and Kindest Gnomes dies. This is a cling stamp set, so I still have to put my stickers on here. But you can kind of see the height. So let me just measure that mushroom so you can kind of see how high it is. So the stamped part of it is like 2 3/4 by 2 1/8, it looks like. So it's fairly large. And then you've got the gnomes and you've got some sentiments here. So the sentiments are kind of fun. It says, warm wishes. Your kindness does not go unnoticed. You know me well. Oh, yeah, wait. You know me so well. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. They also come with the dies, which I've already got out and put on a magnet sheet. So you can see how big that die is, the mushroom one. It's very big. Okay. Then we'll go over the paper. I rubber band my dies in my stamp sets together now, so I will remember that they're a bundle. All right, so the paper is really fun. It's got Poppy Parade, Pale Papaya, Bermuda Bay, Pool Party, Balmy Blue, and Pacific Point. Pacific Point really is not used too much. In card making, I have it, but I don't use it too much, so I'm glad that they brought it in here. So let's take a look at the gnome paper here. And it's Storybook Gnomes. That's kind of like a sweater pattern, Balmy Blue. You can die cut these, by the way. Or if you don't have the dies, you can fussy cut those. I love this pattern here. Really nice. And then here's a Pacific Point snowflakes. And then this is a little bit smaller imaging of the gnomes. And we've got the foxes there. We've got a moose and some trees. And a little bird too. Just spotted a bird. It's like I Spy What? Because there's lots of little details in this. And here's the mushroom on the other side. The dies should cut this out as well. Here's the moose, the reindeer, fox, bunnies, birds. And I think I got them all. And we've got some trees on the other side. And then here's some more gnomes with a mushroom. And trying to see if there's any other like hidden objects. Doesn't look like it. No bunnies or birds. And then we've got a nice little soft snowflake pattern on the back side. And then here's some more of the mushrooms here. And we've got some snowflakes as well. So that is the Designer Series paper. And again, that's called Storybook Gnomes 12 by 12. Okay, what do we have on page 44 and 45? We should be getting into fall pretty soon. We have the Snowman Magic Bundle, $41.25. And then over here, we have All Bundled Up, which is a stamp set over here. And it looks like they're using the watercolor brushes, which are these. There's 3 different brush tips on those. So you get a nice choice on that set of watercolor brushes. Got the moose, the bunny, and the looks like a raccoon. All right, this one I keep looking at as well. Perched and Tree Bundle. I keep looking at it, and then probably will get it eventually. But it's got this nice sweet bird here, and then you can die cut this here. So here's the die over here, and it's got that nice oval shape with the tree trunks in the middle. There's also some leaf die cuts too. Over here is Countless Trees, and that one is $21. Very standard stamp set. Now we got the Rustic Harvest Suite. This paper, I have it. It's so pretty. So what I have in my craft room right now is the paper. We have a new Embossing Additions Toolkit. We've got 12 by 12 basic black paper, and then we have the leaf label and amber gem combo pack. So let me grab those. I think those are on my floor here. Yep. Okay, so here is the new Embossing Editions Toolkit. So what is included here is an embossing buddy, you guys. They brought it back, right? So embossing buddy is used for heat embossing, and it's to remove the static on your paper. And I believe it's cornstarch that's inside the little embossing buddy. So that's fun. And got another one of those. We also have a brush to brush off any of the powder that got stuck on the paper, but not on the Versamark. We've got some crafting tweezers. These have a plastic tip here, so they're not like sharp or anything. And they open opposite from a normal tweezer. And then here is the embossing tray, the powder tray. So you can dump your powder into the tray, and then it when you put it with the spoon onto the paper, it will all fall in here. And then it's got this little hole over here, so you can empty it right back into your container. All kind of flows in here, and you'll just use your brush here to get it all the way in there. So this is, I haven't used it yet, but I'm looking forward to using it. All right, and it's got this little instruction sheet too. So that all goes together. Next up will be these. And I have put them back in a cello bag because they're all loose. So this is a leaf, label, and amber gem combo pack. So here's all the maple leaves in craft paper. They have a hole at the top so you can string them onto packaging or a card. And also here are the elements. Here, there are 50 gems in this, and they're different sizes. So we've got a large and a small. I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus like I did before and just add a little bit on the cardboard part. And then I'm going to add this here. This helps me remember what they are, and I don't lose them by doing that. All right, so I'll put this back in the box here. The maple leaves, let's see, how many are there? There's 50 gems and, let's see, 25 leaves. And the leaves are 2.5 by 2.5. All right, the stamp set I don't have yet, but I have the one on the next page on order. So we'll take a look at this beautiful Rustic Harvest Designer Series paper. So it's all fall colors: Mary Merlot, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Mossy Meadow, Early Espresso, Basic Black. So the Basic Black is at 12 by 12, which is new. And so here's the paper. We've got our rustic looking pumpkins with some white stripes and Evening Evergreen or Mossy Meadow stripes. Here we got a Crushed Curry pattern. And on the back side, we've got the acorns and the oak leaves with the black. And then here's the same one. Now this is really beautiful. This is a design I really like. So we'll have to cut this. We'll figure out how the best way to cut this out. But Stampin' Up! Has been doing this lately. If you've noticed in the annual catalog, the Designer Series paper, it's kind of printed this way. And then here's on the back side, that little image. And then here's all the gourds. We got some leaves, acorns, little miniature pumpkins. All right, and then here's our Crushed Curry. And on the back side, we've got some black background with some kind of whitish leaves. And then here's nice little simple swirly designs. And then we've got the black and the white. So again, Rustic Harvest. And of course, my favorite pattern is the pumpkins and the flowers there. I wish they would have put more of the those flowers. I don't think they're mums. I think they're dahlias. But you can, let's look at the catalog over here, see what they've done with it. You can create lots of different, here's the pumpkin, how they put it together. There's the die cuts over here. The next page is what I've got on order for my stamp set, which is the Hello Harvest bundle. I love these and how these look like they stamp. So you'll use the gold embossing powder to stamp first, and then you will color in the pumpkins. That is so pretty. I'm going to definitely do this for a class for sure. And then over here, let me get rid of this paper here. On the right side on page 51 is another bundle, gathered wheat bundle. Just move this over so you can see it a little bit better. All right, we've got, so gathered wheat bundle is $47.50. So just under 50, so you would have to add something on to get your Saleabration reward. All right, on this side here is the Fond of Autumn bundle for $52. That automatically, you automatically qualify for a free Saleabration, a $50 Saleabration by ordering this bundle, and it's called the Fond of Autumn bundle. Over here is another nice one, soft seedlings stamp set, and also the painted pheasant stamp set. And then those are distinctive stamp sets. You can tell by the stamping on there. On page 54, we have the apple harvest. We can't go without apples during harvest season. So we've got an apple stamp set there. And then we've got Halloween. So some of you stamp Halloween and some of you don't. I will be offering a Halloween class like I've done for the last 2 years. So Halloween, and the black and white designs is paper. Let's see, where is it? Right here. So we'll go through this really quickly. Black and white designs. So of course they're just black and white. Lots of stripes and polka dots. And then we got some little jagged, ooh, can't look at that one. We got some diamond patterns, race car like. My grandson would love that. He loves race cars. Here's some more stripes, and we've got some stars. And then we've got the reverse print as well. So that's the black and white used for primarily the Halloween class. All right, next up, page 56, 57 is more of the Halloween. This is a Scary Cute bundle for $41.25. And then over here is the Bewitched bundle for $34. Lots of packaging ideas over here. And we've got a Witch Hat bundle or Builder Punch. I do not have that one. Then we've got the Gingham Cottage. We're back to a little bit of Christmas again. The Gingham Cottage Suite for $105. And that includes your stamp set, dies, the silver threaded twine, pearlized enamel effects basics, and the Gingham Cottage Designer Series paper, which is $30. And that is a huge pack. It's got 48 sheets for each of 12 double-sided designs, so 24 designs. And it's 12 by 12. So here's the twine. It's got that like rope, and it's got some silver in it. I don't know if you can see the sparkles of silver, but it's there. And then quickly we'll go through the paper designs. The item number on this suite, Gingham Cottage, is 159663. All right, so there we go. There'll be other colors besides black and white. So lots of just gingham patterns and just various colors. And this paper is very interchangeable. If you see some Christmas paper that you like, these patterns may go very nicely with some other designer series paper. So don't be afraid to mix and match your designer series paper. There's some pinks. Got some grays. That's kind of Halloween, so don't forget, mix and match. This is a really nice pack to have that will coordinate with, looks like lots of our designer series paper in the mini catalog for sure. And you have so much of it. Great scrapbooking paper too. One more greens. Some more oranges. And I think that is it. Yep, that is it. So 48 sheets, you guys. Lots and lots of choices for you. All right, again, that is called the Gingham Cottage 12 by 12. It's priced more at $30 because you get so much more than a regular 12 by 12 pack. Okay, getting towards the end here. Over here is the Brightest Beauty Bundle. And over here we have Design a Treat Bundle. So you can make all these various boxes over here. There's a bat, a reindeer, and a bunny. On the left page here, page 62, is called the Ringed with Nature Bundle. I do have this one. Let's see, where is it? Ringed with Nature. Where'd you go? Just bear with me. It's somewhere here. Lots of products on my table, you guys. I have it. I know I have it somewhere. Here's the 12 by 12 basic black. Where'd you go? Oh, here it is. I found it. It was under my festive foils. Okay. So this is going to go good with some Saleabration paper, and I'll show you that in a minute. But the Ringed with Nature, it's got this nice little cottage house, some rings for the trees, poinsettias, all different kinds of sentiments. Thinking of you, get well soon, just for you, Merry Christmas, love and warmth. Here's the embossing folder and die. It's called the 3 Rings Hybrid Embossing Folder. So I know some demonstrators have already started using this. I haven't used it yet, but I'll show it to you. If I can open this up here. Wow. I don't want to cut this, but because I like to reuse these. There it is. It's on this side, I think. Okay. All right, so we have the hybrids. So get another package we got to unopen here. So I'm seeing this with you for the first time. So these work together. Okay, finally, here are the dies. Oh, I worked hard for this one, you guys. All right, and then here's the embossing folders. So here, it's very thick one, the 3D, and then this is a big one. Let me see if I can take it out without breaking. I still got to put these on my magnet sheets. But see how this is going to, let's see, I got to figure out how to use it like this. So you can emboss and die cut, I believe, at the same time. But I gotta try it out. See that? Put your paper in there and it will emboss and die cut at the same time. That's what I believe it does, but I haven't had a chance to work with it, so don't quote me on that one. All right, and then the stamp set is here again. And I'll show you the paper that will go with this from Saleabration. This is $53, so you will qualify for the paper. And then over here on page 63, there's a stamp set called Vintage Christmas. It uses the bottle punch, which is in the annual catalog. Splendid Day Suite, I do have this. Okay, in the Splendid Day Suite, it's got foil in it. It's probably going to get very, very bright here. So I'll go over the embellishments first. These are the open leaf trinkets. They're $8. There's 20 pieces in them. And they look like this. They get that gold look. So again, there's 20 of these. The soft seafoam 3/8 seam binding ribbon. Seam binding is very easy to tie bows with, so I would highly suggest this one. And then we've got the stamp set. The suite is $82.25. And it also comes with the paper, which I'll show you in just a second. But it also has the stamp set, which is called Splendid Thoughts. It's Cling stamp set. Sending hugs. Let's celebrate. Much love in your new life together. Today is a day to remember. And it is a, I don't know who earned this. This is a $1 Million Achiever stamp set. And I am sorry, I don't know who's that. Oh, it says inspired by million sales achiever Mary Amar. So she got to design her stamp set. Once you hit $1 million in sales, you get to design your own stamp set. So that is super fun. Here's all the dies. So you can use some stamped images to die cut, or you can just do some standalones as well. And then the paper. It's Splendid Day Specialty Designer Series paper. So specialty means what? It's got some foil in it. So this is going to glare. I'll go really quick. It's single-sided. Calypso Coral, Copper, Fresh Freesia, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Sahara Sand, and Soft Seafoam are the colors. I'll go through them really quick because it is going to... Oh, it is double-sided. So one side it's got the sparkly foil, and on the other side is paper. Okay, there's the Fresh Freesia. We've got the Soft Seafoam. And there's, let's see, Petal Pink. So really nice. You can do some highlighting for sure with the foil side. And this is a standalone pattern. It's very nice too. So lots of like anniversary, maybe wedding cards. Some definitely could do some, you could do some sympathy cards and use a little bit of the foil and more of the paper side. Okay, so again, that's a Splendid Day Suite, $82.25, and it's item number 159681. Okay, next up is Forever Friendship on this side, stamp set, $22. And then on this side, we've got the Celebrate with Tags bundle. So it's a die set and stamps together. It's $55.75. And now here we get another stamp set, which is called Very Best Occasions Bundle. It's a stamp set and a punch all together. Here's the punch over here using it. It's like the trio punch. It's got 3 different shapes on the corners. And then we've got some more ocean themed because, you know, people do live on the ocean. And they like ocean Christmas cards, I bet, too. So lots of bundles. So now Stampin' Up! Has been doing, in the last few years, the bundles on a bundle index. So it's very handy to go to the back of the catalog if you want to go really quick to get to the index with the bundles and then just thumb through to find the one that you're looking for. And then here's some more. And then here's all the stamp sets, and the dies are over here. Embossing folders. And then over here, we've got all of the punch that are offered in the mini catalog, the designer series paper and specialty, all the ribbons, all the, actually the specialties over here, plus the black 12 by 12s. We have the memories and mores, the treat boxes, the embossing additions toolkit, the nourish and flourish kit. All the embellishments are over here. And this is the host set. If you host a party, you can earn this one for free. It's a $22 value. All right, so now we're going to quickly go to Saleabration, and then I've got to run and take a quick shower and head up to my dad's. So Saleabration only runs from July 1st, so today, until the end of the month on August, so August 31st. And Saleabration is a way to thank you for your order. I see it as a thank you. It's a free gift for you by spending certain dollar values. So first off, we have very, very popular, I might be able to fit this whole thing in the camera view here. We have the very popular hippest hippos and the hippo dies. So those are over here. This would be a fun class to do. We've got the stamp set here, super fun. You're always on point. You're so hip. Aw, you really are the best. Love you ton. And then the dies. I won't open them, but you'll see them right here. So this is $50 order, and this is $50 order. So if you order $100, you can purchase both of them. They have different item numbers, so make sure you're careful on this one. And then on page 6, 4, 5, 6, and 7, this is the designer series paper that I said went with that trees. And let me show it to you. This is going to be the paper I use for my free with a purchase class. So free with a purchase class is on my blog. You can learn about it a little bit more. I'm hoping to have the cards ready to show you tomorrow at morning. And then tomorrow, mid-morning, I'm going backpacking with Sarah. Our first overnight, you guys. So it's going to be exciting. But it's going to rain. It's supposed to rain. So we'll be out in the elements, but it'll be okay. All right, so here's the beautiful paper you can earn for free. And I think I have it upside down, so let me just fix this. This you can earn for free for just a $50 order. So very nice paper offering here to say thank you. This is my best pattern, these birds. They're so cute. Back side here. This pattern's very, very large, but you can cut it out. Here's all the houses. I love all the color schemes here. The colors in this paper here are crushed curry, evening evergreen, mint macaron, native navy, parakeet party, petal pink, poppy parade, and soft suede. So see how it's mixing and matching? Here's the gnome. This will go with a gnome suite. There's some more of those trunks and some more trees. And then here's poinsettia paper, which goes with our Christmas set. So lots, and this is 4 season papers, so it's going to coordinate with a lot of different sets in the mini catalog. So you can earn this for free for $50. Next up for free will be on page 8 and 9. So I do not have, I haven't gotten the stylish sketches yet, but I do have the pool party and soft sea foam cards and envelopes. And that is worth a $50 order. And I have them here. And I'll open them up with you. There's 20 card bases and 20 envelopes. And they're on pool party and soft sea foam. So let's see what they look like. So if you're a beginner stamper, here's your cards, your card bases in your envelopes. Or if you want to make some super quick cards, here you go. So all the envelopes look like, let me see, looks like they're all the same. Okay, so they kind of look like this. They're all the same, so 20. And then the card bases are same pattern. This is the soft seafoam, and then here's the pool party. Again, this will go with a lot of our designer series paper that I just showed you. So again, this is free for a $50 order. And then they matched it up with the Stylist Sketches, and I do not have that one yet, but that one looks fun. It's got some ducks, a fox, and foliage with, looks like some berries, so maybe some blackberries. And then Amazing Phrases, I have this one. I don't have the silver and gold designer series paper over here yet, but it's worth a $50 order. And then over here, Amazing Phrases, I do have. And it looks like this. Got lots of different phrases. As you can see, to another year, around the sun, it's going to be, and then you can just add the word amazing. You're doing amazing, good looking. So sorry, you are whatever. I'm the worst. Oops, I'm the worst. Or to you too. So you're gonna have to put the words together. It is a photopolymer stamp set. There's lots of stamps in here. There's 17 of them. So worth a $100 order here. And then on page 12 are the tree lot dies, which are right here. This is super fun. It's got the camper in it. But there's 24 dies in here, you guys. 24. So would I use them all? Probably not, but I'd probably definitely use those trees. There's a little reef builder, dog, camper. That camper is super fun. So that is the tree lot dies, worth a $100 order. And you can see how they've coordinated with different stamp sets from the mini catalog. Next up is the Wonderful World paper and stamp set. So let me grab those. The Wonderful World stamp set does not have any sentiments in it, but you can grab whatever stamp set you might have that will work. But it's a cling stamp set. The images are fairly large, especially this one here. I'll pop it out for you. So fairly large. And this one as well. Here's another flower. And a little foliage. Now I don't have to take these out. I just did them. And then I don't keep this. I recycle it. All right, so that's the stamp set. And it is teamed up with the designer series paper, which is called Wonderful World. So we'll go through this really quickly. This showcases, let's see, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Orchid Oasis, Pear Pizzazz, Rich Razzleberry, Sahara Sand, and Starry Sky. Lots of our new in colors. Oh, shoot, I froze up. Shoot. I'm so sorry I froze up. I think I'm still on. I'm so sorry. My phone froze up. I don't know where I left off, but that's technology. I think it'll come back. Well, I don't know if I'm still live or not, but I'm going to keep going. Sorry about that. There was my low battery on my phone, so it looks like I'm going to die out here. But here's the paper. Wonderful World. You can cut these out, fussy cut those out as well. And then here's some more stripes. Some beautiful pinks here with the peonies. Orchid Oasis. Some more 3D flowers. some pinks, and some more. You could use your die cuts to cut those out, like circles or squares or ovals. So that is the paper that is called Wonderful World. And then this is last but not least a host set that you can earn by hosting an online party or in-person party, or however you want. It's free with $150 or no, $300 worth of sales. So and then we have the special for joining Stampin' Up, the starter kit for $99, and you receive $125 plus the planner. So the planner is great. It's if you love to take notes and be on track. Also comes with a stamp set. So Making Plans collection. We'd love to have you on the Inspired Daisies team. We crafted last night, the last day of the month. We are starting to craft together on Zoom. Because we're all over the United States. There's 16 of us, including myself. So we had a few on last night, 3, and plus myself, so 4, but we're looking to grow that even more. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm sorry about the cutting out of the video. I still don't even know if I'm live, but if I am, thanks for sticking around with me. I am going to head out and go up north. All right, you guys take care. Enjoy the weather if it's really nice in your area. If it's not, make sure you have some time and make some time for paper crafting. All right, thanks for watching, and you can reach out to me at inspiredbygram@gmail.com, or you can visit my website at inspiredbygram.com. Take care.